Hello everybody, we are back for more Dark Deity 2, picking up from last week's long recording. Well, last week? No. For you, it's not last week. For me, it's last week. For you, it's a couple of days ago. With Gwyn's absolutely incredible smackdown in the Survive map. Good lord. I think the way I've spec'd Gwyn might be a little bit obscene. I've done a few battle preps. I do actually have some relics to apply that I didn't actually check beforehand, that I probably should have considered doing. Zuhair. Nah, that's already what you've got. Let's just pop one on you real quick before the battle begins. Oh, that could actually be... That seems very useful for you in particular. Do we have two? No, we don't. I could also give Alden one. But I think we'll hold off for the time being on that, just because I have a feeling we'll probably get somebody that could take advantage of that a little bit more. In fact, the depleted ward, how does that compare? You just got slightly higher crit. More accuracy. One more weight. It's not the end of the world. We'll rock with what we're rocking with. Anyway, chapter 10. Let's run it, shall we? Well, of course we shall. That was a stupid question. Ah, the wonderful narrator.
And with easy access to the sea.
And this recording session, I've not forgotten to unmute the desktop audio.
Without first passing through How Fen, beating heart of all trade in the land. But as Gwyn steps through the city gates, she can't help but feel as though those doors open before her, just as a snake might unhinge its jaw.
Well, that's not foreboding at all, is it? Naja. How Fen Keep. Of course, yeah, we're here for this big, like, sea serpent thing.
Fen. Been a long time since my last visit. I wonder if they still remember me.
I hope they do.
Why? You got friends here?
It'll make life a lot more convenient if they do.
Not friends, per se. Just, an unpaid tab.
Okay, never mind. Let's hope they don't remember you.
You don't seem the type.
Let's hope they don't remember you, then.
It's been a long time. But enough reminiscing.
Let's hope they don't remember you, then, actually. Never mind.
Admiral Elena. Alden and I are slated to meet with her. She should be posted up in the keep along with some kind of council.
I get this weird sneaking suspicion things aren't going to work out very well.
You really came prepared?
I try. Why? Do you know more than I do?
Oof.
No, I don't. Unless it somehow
Yeah,
escaped your notice that we haven't been given the full picture here.
Well, they definitely left out worshipped as a god from the debrief.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't like being kept in the dark, but right now, they hold all the cards.
Is it just me or do some of the tiles on the map
Just go in blind?
look,
No. we
suspiciously
split up.
interactable, like the ones in front of the
Alden
door
I
and the
have to
boarded up
handle
window?
meeting, but you two can go be nosy
Just
on
me?
my behalf.
Easy. Being nosy's my specialty.
Oh, are we going to be split up for this
That's
map?
all well and good, but Alden's the only one who knows his way around town.
The Zuhair seems to be,
eavesdropping again?
a local,
Hey,
perhaps.
friends, I was eavesdropping again, and it sounds like you need a guide.
Why? You know a guy?
He happens to be a guy. I-
I am a guy.
Look at that.
I did say
Quick
Reardon
wit.
could keep you. Guess that means he ought to take you on walks now and then.
Fucking hell.
Oh, does that mean he'll feed me too? How Fen cuisine
Straight up
is
just treating
dog.
Zuhair like a dog.
Let me tell you.
I'm a little tight on coin at the moment. And besides,
No, we're not. We've got 7,000
we don't
gold.
have time to go sightseeing. We've got snooping to do.
Ah, fine. Snooping it is.
I love that he's just okay with this
Shall
situation.
Lead the way.
Incredible.
I'm glad Reardon's so good at making friends, but why is it always the annoying one?
It takes one to know one.
Aw, chin up, Arthur. I'm sure they find you as annoying as you find them.
How comforting.
To the keep, then?
Let's.
She's angsty with her back facing us. Naja, how Fen Keep?
Later, in How Fen Keep.
Quite the decor. They certainly
Oh, this
aren't
place
shy
isn't
about their
ominous at
wealth.
all, is it? Fucking hell.
And how Fen wealth is power.
This place is
Without
not
status,
even
you're
remotely
left
ominous. No, 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 no.
And without money,
You're done for. Gwyn and Alden, I
Elena.
presume.
And you must be the Admiral. Pleased to meet you.
She does look the part, doesn't she?
Your friend is half right. Money greases the Haufen wheel, but coin is nothing if it does not flow. I control the waters. I control the flow.
Or you did, until the Shamik appeared.
Blunt, but Shammy's not just dangerous.
Shammy.
He's bad for business. My.
Well, I imagine a giant,
especially.
violent
But of course,
sea
the danger
creature
is the real
in an
concern,
area that
yes?
operates mainly by
Naturally, but the
sea
other
trade
council
is
members
quite
see
bad
fit
for
to let
business.
this wound fester if they think it'll hurt my position.
In other words, yours
Aha.
is the only support we'll have in the region.
Not quite. There are others too.
I mean, if it's good enough, surely, you know, just
Sorry
how we
for the
fine.
interruption, Captain.
Oh, it's no trouble, Admiral. I see you brought guests.
You.
What is the meaning of this?
I take it you're already acquainted?
Calm yourself, Gwyn Sildarin. It is only chance that is.
But didn't you say the third time we meet it,
as it were.
right?
We're all friends here, yes?
Apologies, Admiral. But what is an Asvarelian officer doing here?
That's Captain now. I've been promoted. And I
Good for you, Mikhail. Good for you.
A lot about you Order folks. Name's Viserion.
Oh, good. More of them.
The Order is neutral, is it not? Is Asvarel's involvement an issue?
It's not. I'm merely surprised.
The people we've had less than favorable encounters with are here.
And their neighbors turned their backs on them. Asvarel did not.
Gritania
I think I
is
see
its
how this is going to
Drawn
play
as
out.
Stingy as ever, and Miradar neglected to answer at all. Our only aid is yours and Asvarel's.
Now that you're all caught up.
I don't
I'm
like
sure
the
you
direction this is,
can
but I think I see how this is going to play out.
Now, you two look like you have questions.
Right.
I
On our
presume
way
there'll be
here,
yellow
we had a
units
run-in
in whatever
with
map
some
we end
kind
up.
of cult. When they caught wind of why we were here, things got, unpleasant.
Yeah, you fucking butchered them in a bar,
The
Gwyn.
big guy's got quite the following. Shammy's not a new phenomenon.
Oh?
These waters have been its home for generations now, and it's always been harmless.
Then what's changed?
A bit scary looking. The last few years,
What
though,
has caused it to
it's
act up?
started acting up.
Probably the same thing that caused
Disturbances
everything in
around
the wheels
follow
to go a
a
bit
similar
funky.
timeline. Curious. Go on.
What did I just say?
At first, it was just the lake, but now it's been seen.
Me and Eldon are on
encroaching
the same
upon
page.
harbor. If that thing actually attacks the city,
Why didn't you tell us earlier? If there's a danger to the city itself, then every day we wait is putting more lives on the line.
But also, you can't really rush into it.
Now let's
I-
not be hasty.
I am agreeing with Mikhail
That's
here.
right. If I had things my way, we'd have the whole Asvarelian navy on those waters.
Okay, Viserion seems like a nice guy.
We should act now.
I've already got the fleet on standby, ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Okay, that's good. We're ready.
Do you now? This is news to
Being
me.
the captain
When can you
being
mobilize
kept out of the
that
loop.
fleet?
If I say the word, as early as first light tomorrow.
We can't risk people's lives in the mercy of this.
Well, I guess we've
beast.
got our
First light it
operation
is.
time.
My
So what's going to
master
happen
order
now
has
in chapter
any
10, huh?
objections.
Actually, that sounds like a fine plan.
What do we think is going to
However,
happen in
we
chapter
don't
10?
have a boat.
Lady, take a walk down the street and take your pick. There's no shortage of.
Oh, are we
cruisers
gonna get to
their empty
pick?
legs back.
Then it sounds like
Like, we
we've got
actively
something
get to
bad.
pick, like, a crew, and it'll come with different units. That could be really cool. I might be getting my hopes up, but that'd be really cool. I'm not gonna set expectations too highly.
Let's get going.
But that'd be
Eldon.
dope as fuck. That'd be ballin'.
Meanwhile, on the
It's
streets
of
of
how
Haofen,
thin. God, the narrative is nice.
Tough crowd tonight, huh?
Ah, it's a fog map.
Anybody else learn anything worthwhile?
Yep. A few curse words I'd never heard before. And it turns out our mother's real popular around these parts.
This is pointless. Nobody wants to talk to us unless they think they can scam us. Ridiculous.
Hey, you're not giving up, are you?
Of course not.
It's a fog of war map.
Yet, at least.
It's a fog of war map.
We're little more than pawns.
Also, I can't determine
it's not like we're
what
going
people's
back
vision
empty-handed.
ranges are actually because it
It's like
doesn't seem to
icy reception.
evenly check
I can
out
guess
with where
one
Raiden
thing
is.
for sure.
'Cause it can't be 2 tiles,
We're
because otherwise how are we able to see
the
3 tiles
last
above
to know
Zuhair?
what's really going on with the Shamik. I doubt those villagers
Unless that
are
is the
its
edge
own
of the map and we can't
worshippers.
go past that tile.
You think even in the city it has its followers?
I do.
Probably.
And somebody didn't want Father to know. Whatever secrets he may keep, he'd never put us in danger like that. Maybe asking random Joes off the street's the wrong play. What if we ask one of the folks following us?
Following us?
Keep it down.
Why is Brother Man so
How
shocked?
long have they been tailing us?
Why is Rose so
Got
shocked?
here. Think there's 2, maybe 3 groups. Guess Mom's not the only popular one, huh?
Shut up. This is serious. We need to tell Gwyn.
We're
Relax.
definitely going to be
I've
separated for
got
this
a
map.
plan.
We
Follow
might
me.
not
Down this way.
even have Gwyn and Alden, which would be a problem, because Gwyn and Alden are incredibly useful units.
After all, what's a tour of the city without a visit to the spooky dark alleyway?
All right, now that we're somewhere private. Hey, lady. How about you
I assume it's
show
going to be that
yourself, huh?
cutthroat that was following us. Yep.
You're a brave one, and shrewd. It's a rare sort that can spot me, let alone without me noticing.
Yep.
I approve.
I'm a pretty special guy. It's the hair, you see.
Perhaps not brave, but stupid. You are lucky I'm not a threat to you, or this stunt would have gotten you killed.
Would it? Would it
Give me
really?
some credit. You had plenty of chances
Although,
to jump us.
You've probably
It's
got
the other
allies.
guys I'm worried about.
Funny. That's exactly who I'm here to protect you from.
And who exactly do we have to thank for this guardian angel?
A story for another time.
I'm sure it is.
People already know you're here for the Shamrock. News travels fast on
Very
these
true.
streets. I don't need you to trust me, but I'm a friend. For now. And you're going to need friends.
We've got plenty.
How about
We've
a
got like
favor for a
9 units.
favor? We trust
10
you,
now?
and you tell us what we need to know.
I just said I don't need you.
Oi! Look at!
Here they are. Okay, so the enemy units are also...
What was asking about Shemek?
Oh, I guess they've lit in the torch. Is why
Ugly?
that's lit up.
Oh, we're gonna give these guys such a thrashing.
Just because he got a scar across his
Don't
face.
underestimate them. To make it as muscle in this town, you gotta be the best.
Well, hopefully we have Gwyn for this map, because they should just slaughter them all.
Don't much appreciate
No, I can't be
Council
steamrolling
Boggs
every chapter with Gwyn, because otherwise everybody else is going to fall behind. I'll just end up in a poor spot if I do that.
Common thugs care about an ancient sea beast.
The Shamrock is no beast. He offers us the bounty of Lake Halfin and keeps us safe.
Yeah, it does it though.
While the council don't give us nothing, they take from everybody.
Sounds like
Please.
a council.
You don't care a lick who
Taxes.
the council takes from. You just wish they left more on the table for you and yours. You're all the same. You and the rest of this city.
What's that supposed to mean, eh?
It means you're filth. Filth to be washed away in Inaleth's name.
Never known a sneak to worship the god of justice. You got a guilty conscience or something?
I am no mere sneak, nor have I ever known guilt.
Okay.
I'm assuming you all know how to fight.
Of course.
I assume she's being set
I
up as
don't
like the
like
cool,
fighting the
calm, and
strongest if I
calculated
can help it.
type.
You got a name?
But I imagine we
If
might
you
get subverted
must,
at some point.
You can call me Eve. Now that that's out of
Oh, there we
the way,
are.
Let's clean up this run.
Gwyn and Alden just pop into reality.
Can you two go one day without getting into a fight with the locals?
No.
Gwen, nice to see you. Missed you lots and all that. Hey, thoughts on giving us a hand?
It was Reardon's idea.
I sort of expected less, guys. We're completely drowning in guys right now.
I swear one of these days... Alden,
Not how I hope to spend my night, but alas.
you'd better have
It's,
something
you know,
useful at
it's ruffians. If we got brigands,
Of
it's
course we
just
did.
classic.
Come on.
If
we
there's
never
trouble, it's
ever
probably
mess
brigands.
anything up.
Until the late game, and it's probably dragons. Or evil sorcerers.
Right.
Or both.
Let's just go save these dumbasses.
Indeed. Oh my lord. Okay. So what do I correct? Deal overkill damage, 250 overkill. That might actually be a bit difficult. And visit 6 houses. And we've got a 12-turn time limit. Okay. Yeah, I completely agree with this deployment. Kamari is just a bit behind. So he's a Oh, you're quite scary being magical. This guy's actually quite threatening being a magic unit. We've also got a new... You know, we've got Eve here, level 13. Yeah, my units are a little bit behind. Got you. What about you? What are you? Oh, that's another magic unit. Okay. Yeah, you're quite scary. So you drop a longsword and you apply heavy snare to attackers. That's going to be an issue. Drops an axe. Always hits. Okay, that's something to be aware of. Couple of houses. I imagine we'll get stuff from the houses. You drops a sapphire. Very nice. And take half damage from direct damage abilities. Okay. There's no boss on this map I'm seeing. Very interesting. Very interesting. You're a true sight guy, aren't you? Yep. And then 3 of these fuckers who all have buffs. Ah, so it's an escape map. We just got to get here in 12 turns. Gotcha. Drops a 1 verdant essence. And has increased defense. 12 defense! Sweet god. Drops a shimmering essence. Sounds new. Ah, so these guys are dropping the 2nd tier of ability upgrade stone. So yeah, we definitely want to kill these 3. Despite how mildly irritating they will be with their fuck high defense. Fuck high. With their very high defense, but nonetheless, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, how do we want to arrange our units? You over here. Because you can crit now. Your fucking 56 crit! Zuhair, come for the forward. Something like this. That seems appropriate. Let's rock. Deploy a team with 50 rune slide. Sick. Cool. So we get a bow rune for doing a 250 overkill. And 5,000 gold for visiting 6 houses. Right, let's have a look at our new chick. Eve. Efficiency. +1 power for every 10 accuracy. Above 100. What's your current accuracy? So you get 2 extra... That's not half bad, to be fair. And then you have... every point of luck increases dodge by an extra point. Why do you only have 2 abilities? Shouldn't you... Oh, no, 2 makes sense. Yeah. Right, Command Cobra. So you're also a pet user. Oh, of course, yeah, because you're an upgrade of the Archer tree, so of course you are. Attack with your pet, dealing 7 additional damage and removing up to 6 fortitude from your enemy. So reduces res. Okay. She's got... Whoa. Her luck is absurdly high. She has 75 dodge! And 33 crit. Holy fuck. Whoa. Okay. I've just looked at her stats. She's a bit lacking on the damage front, but holy Christ. Okay. Licky Lasso, not Lasso. Grabbing you within 3 tiles with Giant Toad's Tongue, dragging into adjacent tile. Very nice. If that ever gets the ability to apply debuffs, that'd be very nice. And then Command Giant Toad, attack with your pet, doing 7 additional damage and applying 3 heavy poison. Wow, she seems super nice. Anyhow. Oh, I've put you just too far. Well, that's fixable. Phase you over here. Because I'd like to take advantage of your insane DPS potential. Valeria, how do you fare against? Terribly. But if we poison with Grimstrokes, how does it look then? Much better. These are level 13 enemies. We are actually significantly underleveled. Luna Reeve, this bozo, just to soften him up a little bit. Apply a bit of defense to our lovely little Valeria. She still can't quite get the kill. But if I come here, ability, drop a call to arms. Benji will finish this poor bozo off. Level up for Benji.
Sweet gains.
Strength and defense and a bit of mastery. Very Benji. I've literally been saying I need to talk about more than just the maps as I play these. I need to, like, yap quite a bit. Wow, you do fuck all damage. Charge key, first off. And then you deal significantly more. But also 58% crit. 58. There we go. Okay, we at least got 1. And it is actually enough to kill. Perfect. Excellent work. Excellent work there. Saxon. Can anybody reach the magic damaging one? No. That was foolish. Okay. I should have checked. Actually, you definitely can. How do you fare? I just pressed attack with... Okay. She's done the job. In fact, has she? No, she needs to crit again. And she did not. Okay. I could have also used an ability and would have been fine. I don't know why I did it like that. But we did, so bugger. What you can do is you can come here, ability, spin partner, right? Ready for this? Look at that! Boom! I should have used her Wreathed in Flame as well. But look at that! That was saucy. That was kind of saucy. Can we all agree? Although we are now baiting in quite a few enemies, which is a little worrisome. But hey, that... I shouldn't use Gwyn. I'm going to drop another call to arms. Just to help. I'm not using Gwyn. I shouldn't use Gwyn for everything. Do you have anything that reaches that guy? You do not.
Always moving.
I mean, you could also use your Wicked Cackle, which will make kill... In fact, that didn't even reach. I just wasted that. Ah! Just do that. Buff everybody's defenses. You can do a little bit of chip, which will make it so Valeria can comfortably kill this thug. Oh, you're 1 XP over level up!
Who, me?
Oh, and you're blinded, so your accuracy is just 0. Thank you very much, Valeria. Nice, easy finish. Right. We are baiting in a few more enemies than I'd like to, but... Again, Cass... Oh! Wonderful. Again, if I'd used Wreathed in Flame! If I'd used it! Ah! Wow, only 36 hit? That's abysmal. Oh, I guess her dodge is so fucking high, it's not surprising that enemies can't really hit her. Oh, that was all we baited in. Okay, never mind them. Okay, Benji, go visit here. Just to get that done. Zanil... Wow, you're doing 29 damage. What the hell? I used a might elixir on her in battle preps. Because I felt like her might was a little low, but despite being very low, she's doing a bajillion damage. I guess because she got a good weapon, so... It's not a shocker. How do you fare? You fare very well here, because you're quite tanky ridden. So, chip him. But you did half hit the guy, so if only you could double. If only you were slightly faster ridden. If only.
I'm really picking this up.
Well, I guess I did ask for that, so yeah, that was nice, solid level up.
Yes?
Okay, right. We also want to try and pull in some of these bozos. So I think you're best to do that. Because you're super evasive. Zuhair, you're going to cut... What's your defense? What do you... your defenses don't actually look that great. But if you defensive... That's a bit of a weird visual with all the defense stacks on him there.
Sure thing.
Alden, you're going to phase Gwyn. I mean, I could be super aggressive with Gwyn. I could be super aggro with Gwyn here. And just ability, drop a call to arms to increase her ability. And then visit this house. And then we've got 2 of the visits already done. It's kind of spicy, kind of spicy. Valeria is probably the one we're going to give the kill. In fact, no. You're going to come here. You're going to finish this bozo off. With your charge key. You still have charge key. 60% crit! I love it. We... Ah!
Yes! I can't believe it.
Alright. That's very nice. Very nice level up for you there, my good friend. Okay. Valeria, just march on forward. There's none of your abilities really benefit us. Actually, Star Surge. Bring you closer. Just that way we don't have to move you as much. Wait there.
Alrighty.
Cass. Just take a step forward. Wreath and Flame. And that is everybody moved. So we're going to be nice and ready for the enemy phase. Alden's a little far back. We probably want to get Alden a bit more engaged in the combat. 6 damage. It's just hilarious. Like, look how little damage they do. That's a magic unit. And Gwyn doesn't even have high fortitude.
I'll need all the strength I
Look at her stats! Look at this! Oh no, 5 damage. Take 44! Twice! That's 4 overkill damage. In fact, Gwyn's gonna be perfect for getting overkill, because she's just an absolute monster. 0. We don't take damage now, because you gotta block the defense boost from combat. Oh, bloody hell. My lord. Right, I hope you're all watching this. If you stuck around for this point, interaction. Just failed to get the 38, but okay. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure that not getting a 38% dodge isn't going to result in anyone's death. They're dead, though. I mean, Gwyn's taking a lot of damage, but at the same time, she's got so much HP, it does not fucking matter. It just does not matter. Okay, we baited all these bozos in, which is perfect. Oh, and you're going to take so much overkill because you don't die to the first hit. That's so good. And if you could crit Gwyn, damn. Well, the second was only 37.
I always win.
Tragic. Oh well. That's interesting, though. The second hit did less damage. Obviously, you're going to deal... You take more on the second because you lose some block. But yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all looking after yourselves as well. Exercising is very important stuff. I go on about this basically, you know, infinite test. I will always mention exercise because it's something I'm very passionate about and think everybody should be passionate about. Especially now we're getting into summer, you know? You want to get that nice look if you're going to the beach or something. You want to look stylish. Also, I love that she got 2 snare stacks because she attacked twice. That's an interesting detail. I hope you're all, you know, we got the summer coming up, so I hope you're all getting yourselves in nice shape, you know, if you want to go on holiday somewhere. Even if you're not doing that, you should exercise just for yourself, just to make because it's good for the mind. Not only is being in shape good for the body, it's good for the mind. Also, if you are doing stuff like that, you've got to make sure you hydrate, especially because, again, it is getting toward that summer. It's already getting a little bit uncomfortably warm for my taste. I'm a winter boy. I enjoy my my chill over anything else. I do not enjoy the heat. It's just something I find a touch unpleasant. Oh, you can't kill. Oh, that's a 25 additional damage. That's 24 additional damage. Also, I do love, because of his mastery scaling, his follow-up attacks just deal obscene amounts of damage because his mastery is really high. I guess that's what we should be using Reardon for. He doesn't fortunately get those 2 snares because he attacked twice, but it's not the end of the world. Are you still key charged? I don't think you are. You're going to come here. Key charge. And then, unfortunately, you don't quite kill, but if you get a crit, 56%. Excellent. Excellent. Good work. Good work. Now, you can't move too much because you have a snare applied, but if you could... Can you kill that guy if we use... Yeah, if we command Cobra, you're dead.
This will hurt.
Oh, and she crits. Eve seems incredibly potent. Like, Eve seems incredibly good. Like, she's very effective. Obviously, with her reduced evasion after a round of combat, she's not going to be as good, but still. Zanil, I kind of want to use your command Capuchin to kill something, but because it won't trigger, because you're going to kill before that, it's kind of pointless. Arthur, you can't afford to Lunar Reeve, which is fine. You've used a bunch of mana. But it'll mean that Lunar Reeve is going to do a boatload when you can use it. You kind of just need to not die. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here. You're going to use Fleet Foot on Zuhair to increase his speed. Wait. Cass is going to come here and heal you to top off her health. And because of how low that enemy there is, this is going to be a nice chunk of overkill. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Zuhair, come here. Can you kill that archer? You can't quite, but if we spin partner, which applies debuffs, you can deal extra damage. You can't quite kill, but you brought the enemy into a nice position where we should be able to easily get somebody the kill there. In fact, I don't think we can. I think oh, you're just slightly too far. You're just slightly too far away. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, you're not. Benji Blast! And now you can come here, Zanil. And we can get the kill with the Capuchin to get us a nice bit of money. Up. Oh, we killed with just the shot. Never mind. I wasted mana. I mean, offensive stats, very nice. Okay, now obviously, all of these fuckers, we don't want her to take all the aggro. We could also do with Gwyn getting a bit of HP back. She's a little low on mana. But I feel like if I put her here, she's just going to get fucking dogpiled and just, like, implode. How does the combat fare against... I don't know why I did that before attacking. I don't know why I just clicked... Okay. Dodge, nice. And then a nice, hefty chunk of overkill. But you know what? Gwyn's got so much HP, I'm sure it's fine. And I'm sure she won't die. I'm sure she won't die. There's a lot of enemies there. But, you know, they've got multiple options for combat, so I'm sure we're going to be fine. I'm sure we're going to be fine. She's got so much HP, and she's so durable as well. Gwyn's going to be fine. Probably. Oh, yeah, no, she's perfectly fine. Oh, and she's also getting nice, cheeky little dodges as well. And we're getting a boatload of overkill from her, because she's getting all these kills. There we are, we already got the bow rune. Look at that, we've already done all the overkill we needed to do. Oh, what the fuck? You can heal? Huh? I didn't know that. Yeah, nice 0 damage. Thanks for the free EXP for attacking me, though. In fact, she might get a level up from being attacked. Oh, she's going to take 4 here. That's... Oh, never mind. No, she's not. Gwyn is obscene. Oh, my... Look at those stats, man. I now do regret using a Fortitude Elixir on her. Because I did buff, not Fortitude, Might Elixir. Because she's now leveled Strength a bunch. But at the time, she was lacking in Strength. Now, however, she's really not lacking in Strength. If anything, Strength is the thing she doesn't need. Right, there's our Inferno Essence. And there's another enemy that's gonna kill itself on the grinder that is Gwyn. Yeah, I feel like Gwyn might be a little bit... I might be taking a bit too much advantage of Gwyn. I want to make sure I use other units. But it's so hard when everybody else is so good. When, like, she's so good. Yeah, this is Eve's weakness. Look at that. That was barely any damage. Well, if we can poison, then she's going to get attacked again, isn't she? This guy has True Sight, so this is something she could never have dealt with. Oh, okay. Whew! I thought he was going to go for Eve. But he seemingly likes the... Yeah. I see why the AI liked that encounter over going for Eve. But I feel like he probably could have killed Eve, which is a little worrisome. Right. Unfortunately, Benji, you can't get in combat, but you can plant a nice little call to arms there and then wait. Zuhair, yours going to come up this way. I'm surprised this wasn't a fog map. Maybe on higher difficulties it's a fog map. That could be it. That sounds pretty reasonable. Come here. You can't use any abilities. Oh, but you can attack from one range, which is strange. I think we need to make better use of you. We've got a lot of enemies to deal with here. Like, a lot of enemies to deal with here.
Time to ride.
Do you have the mana to use... You don't. Can I get you the mana to do that? I probably can. Okay. You can't really deal with him. Luna Reeve can probably just pop one of them straight off the map. How much is it doing? 38. It's actually not enough to one-shot yet. But we can deal a hefty chunk of damage to get, like, you nearly off the map. Oh, it did just... Did that just... No, it didn't quite kill. But it's left him with 1 HP, yeah, because it was doing 38. But now... Oh, we need Ridden moved. That... Do you even have the mana to use it? No, you don't. Fuck! The scheme has fallen apart! First off, heal. Right, heal. Level up for Cass. Cass is also incredibly strong. Her stats look more reasonable than Gwyn's, though. Right, it's unlikely that you even hit. But also, supposedly the second attack will do damage. It will.
Rest easy now.
And then it burns for 10. Teehee. Okay, there's another enemy dealt with. Maybe I should have used Zuhair a bit more aggressively. You could just absolutely just rip this guy a new one, Zanil. My lord. Yep, good job.
Let's rock.
Valeria, how do you fare here? If you Grim Strokes... Surely now you can't quite kill, but if you wait... I don't want her to actually get the kill is the problem. Command Cobra. You're going to get a bunch of damage off and apply poison to this guy, which will make killing him easier, because now we'll get poisoned. We dodge. Excellent. And the second attack lands.
Damn good.
What turn are we on? On turn 4. Nah, we're making very nice time. We're making very nice time. As much as I'd like to visit that house this turn, I just cannot. You can't even afford to use an ability. That's so rough. Right, come here. Oh my, you have to use 2 attacks to kill. Excellent! This is the point of that 58% crit. Excellent stuff, Saxon. Right, another level up for you this chapter. Ah, fine, it's fine. Oh wait, did I? Ah, I didn't mean to wait with you. Fuck.
Let's let loose.
Because now we can't kill this one. But also, there's nothing it can attack that... Well, hey, we got a bomb combo off of that. Yeah, you can't afford to do anything, so just wait. Gwyn's probably going to want to deal with one of those guys. Yes, take this guy out, cleave this bozo asunder, and heal yourself to full. Sturdy, still takes 41 damage. Teehee, teehee, teehee. Right. I do love that it goes... I've mentioned this last map, but I love that it goes through ally phase. Oh. Why are you going for Reardon of all things here? Probably because... I don't know why the AI chose to go for Reardon there. Oh, and there's another bomb conversation. Is that the second... Well, it won't be a combo for those two, because I think they've already had their base combo. 10 isn't pleasant, but 14 is less pleasant for the enemy than it is the 10 for me. That's a fantastic level. Again, I would like Raiden to get a bit more speed, but I don't remember what his speed growth is like, so it might just not be likely. The true sight is irritating, but hey, Valeria level up, and she can probably get the kill on that guy. Speed, HP, luck, and... Oh, okay. Reinforcements. Okay. Right. Good to be aware of that. Visit this house. There's another visit. You visit this one. There's 2 visits. Okay. Benji. Come finish this guy off, just to get you moved. The unnecessary crit, we've already done our overkill, but thank you nonetheless, Benji. Thank you nonetheless. Valeria can't even kill that guy, but I think with a bit of support from Eve. Yeah, Eve really does not do damage. But that's not really her point, is it? Right, first Eve level up.
Steady is the blade that never dulls.
That's exactly what I expected her to get. Again, if she'd gotten strength, I would have lost my mind. But hey, that's fine.
Okie dokie.
Who do we want to give that kill to? Definitely you. No, don't go from there. Go from here. That way you don't get countered. Don't risk a counter, even though you do one shot. We'd rather not risk a counter attack that we don't have to.
The sky's the limit.
Solid level. Just, yeah, 20 mastery is kind of nuts as well for him. There's the Shimmering Essence. There's no... Oh, there is a visit there, so...
Sure?
You're going to come here, you're going to get that visit, and we've only got to do one more. Perfect. Cass, come here. Do you have the mana to heal? You do. So top him off. Wait.
Let's rock.
Valeria, that's probably a bit too far forward for you, but fuck it, who cares? Zeniel, I think you'll have an easy time going this way. And Gwyn, how far into enemy territory do you want to drop you?
Let's move, people.
Somewhere like here. Yeah, sure. Have fun. I don't even know if there's any enemies in range from there. There might not be. I didn't even check. I just kind of threw her at a wall, and, you know, we're hoping for the best. The mage can reach us, which is to be expected. 0 damage. God, Gwyn is just an absolute monster. Gwyn is just an absolute monster. Right, Zuhair. Come this way. You may as well just apply that to yourself. God, look at me. That is such a stupid looking visual with the amount of block stacks he's got. Speed's interesting for you. Not quite what I expected to level, but nonetheless, it's fine. Wait there. Cass, I'd like you to heal Valeria. So Valeria, move like here. Cass, move ahead of her and heal. Just to make sure that everybody is nice and comfy in terms of health ranges. Alden. I'd like to...
Happily.
Phase.
I'm here, don't worry.
Over here. Just get you nice and deep in enemy territory. We could actually escape right here, but I won't. We're going to charge key. And then, yeah, you're just going to finish this enemy off nice and comfortably. There's one hit. We get hit, but we didn't take damage.
It's over for you.
Why did we not take damage there?
Orders.
I'm not going to ask. I don't know.
Yes?
So I just won't ask. Why did we not take damage there? I could probably use Benji to get people closer, but... In fact, I probably should do that. You, ability, overpower. Shunt him forward 2 squares. Gwyn, come here. And, make this guy wish he was never born. The Gwyn special. Of just solo the map. I'm pretty sure I did a very similar strategy in Dark Deity 1, but with a dodge tank as opposed to just a, you know, raw stat juggernaut. The Gwyn is a raw stat, like, you know, powerhouse. The strategy I used for Dark Deity 1 was dodge tanking, which they did patch out, I'm pretty sure, like, not long after I beat the game. Which is very funny. Wow. Missed and still couldn't even do damage, even if they hit. That's so tragic. Poor guy. Is he... okay, no. Thankfully, somebody else can try and get that boss kill. I do want somebody else to get the boss kill, so if possible, I would, you know, like to try. First of all, Saxon, you just need to visit here, then that's every house. I'm going to visit the 7th one, just for fun. You know, just for fun. Right, Zuhair, you're going to go here. You're going to drop the Ice Spire there. Obviously, that doesn't actually completely block him off because he can still go over the top, but shut up. Your opinion is invalid. And you know what, Benji, I might genuinely let some people take some of the aggro down here. Just to get a bit more out of this map. It seems a little ballsy, but why the fuck not? You know what?
Yep.
We absolutely can, so I don't see why we shouldn't.
I got this.
Abilities, Fleet Foot, boost Benji's speed. Weight.
Always
I never regret moving Raiden. I wish I'd used his defense buff. So, yeah, everybody can hit Benji, and then 2 of them can hit Valeria. Getting Valeria out of enemy range would be nice. Alden, actually, you're going to plant yourself there, and that way they probably can't hit Valeria. You're going to come down here.
You need to move.
And you're going to come over here to help the boss. You're not in range. Perfect. Ability, drop a call to arms to help Zuhair out in combat. And then we're going to let that bozo come and get his teeth kicked in. Another incredibly easy map. Yeah, obviously going to go after Alden. Alden doesn't care. Although his accuracy on him isn't particularly high. This archer is probably going to attack, yeah, Valeria, makes the most sense. She's the squishiest out of the bunch, but she does have the highest chance to not take the damage. And then you have no choice but to go for Benji. Unfortunately, Benji doesn't get the kill. Which is sad. But it means somebody else can get it. Doesn't mean we can feed that kill to somebody else. This idiot's going to come after Zuhair and nearly get himself one-shot. That means we can probably set the kill up for... where are you, EXP-wise? Actually, maybe we don't give you the kill. Maybe you win the kill. No, probably not. Right, out of everybody down here, who wants EXP the most? Zanil, you're quite close to a level up. Hits only 30... Yeah, your hit rates are not particularly high on that guy. For dealing with you, we probably want, like, you know, something that ignores damage. Zanil, you do just get the kill here. And you only take 5 damage, so I'm not too worried about putting you in like this, because we are just going to sweep them all out. I wish you'd got that on the first attack, so you wouldn't have taken the counter, but it's fine, Zanil, it's fine. Benji, how does your hit rate look? Only 64, but you do kill him in 1 attack. I think the best way to deal with you is Grim Strokes, like such. And then, yeah, Valeria can come in and kill the guy. With his only 11% hit rate. Poor Bozo. El Bozo. Get out swept. Get out, evasion tanked, actually, is really the way that went. Right, who next? Alden. So you could kill them, but I wonder, what? You deal that much. What if we Aura Wave? Apply a bajillion debuffs. Oh, you still don't get the kill, but Benji can probably get the kill. Especially if he drops a call to arms as well. Punished. Understandable. You know what? Deserved. Cass can come in and kill that guy, though. Oh, we can't even afford a call to arms. But what we can do is further weaken that imbecile with more debuffs. And then Benji... Well, Benji blasts. Oh, Benji blasts. Jesus. Yeah. Benji blast, huh? Speed.
Sweet gains.
We'll take it. Speed on Benji, very nice. We could actually even... Well, I think... We're just gonna give it to Cass. Well, if she hits. If she somehow misses as well, yeah, good.
Rest easy now.
Cool. Nice. Okay, now all we've got to do is leave the map and kill this last enemy for his drop, which is a nice little sapphire. I kind of want to give the kill to Gwyn, but there's not really any point giving the kill to Gwyn, so let's use this. Finish that guy off.
Well
oh!
done, everyone.
I wanted to visit the house as well. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, Gwyn was MVP. That is not a shock to anybody. Well, that was an incredibly easy map. The past couple maps have been a little bit too easy.
I thought you were supposed to be good at making friends.
I am? And what's an enemy if not,
Particularly angry friend.
particularly angry friend?
Raiden.
What did you two learn?
Much and little at the same time.
Although tomorrow, in-game, not in real life, because there will not be another one of these up on Sunday.
This is too convenient.
Yeah, he's definitely
He must be involved.
conniving.
And we have less than a day.
How
to
about we
find
kill
out
him?
how.
How about we kill him?
What about you two? Any good finds?
This fine, lovely little, this fine young lady here.
did find, drumroll please, this girl.
And does this girl...
See, he is good at making friends. See, we've got a new ally.
Eve, and I have a letter for you.
It's quite the harsh.
Technically, it's for your father, but...
Hang on. I thought you were just tailing us. You're no father? What's going on here?
Just open the damn letter.
Irving, it's time to call in that favor. I need you to look after this girl. Her name is Eve, and I won't lie to you, she's dangerous.
Ooh, why does this voice sound
Maybe
familiar?
you can help her out. Maybe you can't. You are always good with people, better than me. I've already made enough mistakes, and if she stays here...
I'm trying to figure out who this letter was written by.
She's gone too far. Further than I can drag her back from. The Noshan Code says I should kill her myself.
What has she done? Excuse me?
I'm no father, but I think I understand what the word means now.
What has she
Keep her
done?
safe. Give her something to live for. Something better than a dagger and a contract. I'm sorry. W.
Hey, Alden.
Oh.
Did Father know a W back in the day?
Yes.
Ah, I see what's going on.
Ren!
You're one of Ren's, aren't you, girl?
Ren was... I did like Ren.
Oh, I kind of know that guy.
I kind of know that guy.
Master thief or assassin or something.
Yes, I knew there was a W.
Underworld, huh?
I knew the character's voice sounded familiar as well.
Got around, huh?
You could say that. Sounds like
Yeah,
this Ren
Irving went a lot of
character just
places.
made you our problem.
What did you do to piss off the whole underworld? And how many people have you gotten killed over it?
The letter
All
says
of them.
you'll help me, not ask questions. Besides,
It's easier to help you if we
you
know.
are in more danger than I am.
Explain.
I don't know if you're stupid or just unlucky.
Both.
But whatever you're planning,
I
here
am
in
very
Nausea
much
has
both.
Really shaken up the whole damn beehive. Citizens, militias.
Oh,
underworld
well, stop
families,
chatting. We got a job to
doesn't
do.
matter.
Kill the
There's
big
a closed
sea
door.
fish. Sea
There's a whisper
fish.
about you.
I guess there were river fish and lake fish
Whoever your
and
employer
tank
is,
fish.
they're not telling you everything. This is a huge power play by somebody with very grand ambitions.
A play at what? Who stands to gain from this?
Who knows?
Interesting.
Probably some fat cat noble, Najin or otherwise. Hell, could even be the Admiral. She's always had a fire lit under her ass.
I'd never considered... I thought
I
the
wonder if it's
Admiral was
Irving.
using Azvarel just as much as she's using us.
I don't think it
But is
is.
there a chance they're the ones really pulling
No,
the
I
strings?
think there's something more to it than
What,
that.
you think Azrael ticked the big fish off? Please, I don't like him either, but that's a bit much.
I think there's something more to this than that.
Damn it. If only Father were here. He'd know what to do.
Of course he would.
There's
'Cause
one part
I think
still don't
he
understand.
might be one of the
Shamik's
puppet
rage
masters
is
for
a
this
recent
scheme.
phenomenon, no? Why do people still hold faith in him?
When a god starts a plague, who do people blame? The god or each other? They don't see Shamik's
She's very
rage
pragmatic.
as a threat. They see it as a reckoning. The sinners are getting their due. They'd burn their
Which,
own
I mean,
homes
given
down if
the very
sparks
little we've
went
just found out about her
catching their
background,
neighbors.
makes a lot of sense.
Your new friend's quite the cynic, Reardon.
Whatever.
Well, it seems to me we're short on allies here in Halfen, but we still need intel. And if we can't find it from the Najin people, we'll just have to go straight to the...
To the fish itself.
I take it you have a plan.
Tomorrow morning.
I do. But first,
Next
we need a boat.
map is getting a boat. And then the map after that is dealing with the fish. Chapter 11, the Shamrock. Or both. It seems like it's both. Alrighty. Right, we do have some bonds to do. Cass and Raiden. Yeah, it's just 1,000 gold. Nice. And then these two, again, just another 1,000 gold. Because, well, we've already done their bond combos. Abilities, right. We now have some more stones. We can now divvy out some more upgrades. Obviously, all-inning on Gwyn would be incredibly funny. But it's just super unnecessary. There's no need to turbo invest in Gwyn, man. It's so unnecessary. Right. Who could use a little bit more of a buff? Let's see. I mean, buffing Wreathed in Flame could be very funny. It could be very, very funny. Add another turn to it could be hilarious. Right? Buffing Saxon's Uncharged Key. Actually, cleansing debuffs, because currently it heals him. Reducing the mana cost could be good. These ones, the mana cost and stats reduced by 50%, just seems terrible. Just seems terrible. Like, why would you want to halve the bonuses? Doesn't seem good. But again, cleansing debuff seems very nice. What else? We could also increase the... Ooh, increasing the range of Spin Partner further could be very funny. Unfortunately, you don't have anything that boosts range. Ooh, you could get... Oh, extra range and Grim Strokes could be quite nice. Upgrading Alden as well, because I think you get self-cast. Yeah, a self-casting phase is very funny, but it doesn't seem particularly useful. Aura Wave applying poisons are actually quite funny as well. Oh yeah, Eve as well. Actually, we need to upgrade her base abilities. So let's do these first. Normally I wouldn't do these battle preps on camera, but the bond combos were just immediately over, so... What the fuck is that icon? That's peculiar. Command Giant Toad, probably better increase the number of debuff stacks. Let me also just real quick head to the shop, buy one of these, and I think she needs a Crystal Essence. Yep, that's what she needed. Perfect. Probably range is just nice. And then... That doesn't seem particularly useful. Again, upping the mana cost, it's already 50. That'd be 75 mana. Nah. Just increase the mastery scale. That's probably just the best thing to immediately apply. Right then. So. Actually, hold on. Moonlight's already got increased range. What does that do? The ability also... The target's also granted 10... Now that's quite handy. Why would you want to reduce the tiles of the rescue? That's just not... no, that's just not good. Yeah, I think actually that's quite nice. Having the heal apply mana. But also we could just increase the base damage of Lunar Reeve. Right, up from a base of 8. Or we can increase the scaling, which actually seems kind of cracked. Actually. Yeah, you know what? But do you even need it? I don't think you do, but I kind of want to give it to you anyway. Yeah, fuck it. So that's max level. Okay, so 2 upgrades is max. That's good to know. And I think those are probably the best upgrades for that ability as well. Right. I think upgrading Charge Key could be nice, but also at the same time, maybe not. Maybe somebody else could do it with this blue upgrade. We also have green upgrades to divvy out as well. I don't know who to give them to. I haven't upgraded Benji's base call to arms yet either, which is stupid. I'm actually tempted to give the blue one to Cass, increase the mastery scaling of the burn. So that is now 14 damage on the burn. It's kind of saucy. And then... The last one. What is it? It's a green. It probably is just Charge Key that we upgrade here to cleanse debuffs. Just giving self debuff cleanse is probably going to be very handy. Now, Eve. We don't have any runes for your weapons. Do we have anything in the shop that's worth it? We don't have any elixirs either. Nothing particularly good over here to buy. We did actually get a new longsword, but Benji already has one, and there's nobody else that we have that needs swords. So, yeah, not really anything to do. So yeah, let me just save. And then I will catch you all next week. It'll be Wednesday and Saturday. Of course, those are the usual Dark Deity upload times. So I hope you catch you all next then. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, should be around. Usual YouTube stuff. And with that out of the way, up and also, you've been you. And I will catch you next time for the video. That's ta for now. How many times do you think I said the same thing in one video? Good God.